Hi, so today I have Lisanya with me. Lisanya is a lawyer turned entrepreneur, turned dementia caregiver, and a recent facilitator on workshops relating to intuition. And she is really passionate about sharing and listening to interesting stories on how people experience major pivots in career, health, and lifestyle. So, Sanya, thank you for having this chat with me. I think I want to kick off by asking you, what does intuition mean for you?
Trusting in those crazy lines of feelings that come to you in the spur of the moment.
Okay. And how does it work? Or how has it worked for you in your life? Like, what's one story that you always tell people that that was intuition?
Mm. When I chose to start business networking, I had decided that I really wanted to network for quite some time. But every time I searched for an opportunity to network, I wasn't coming up with the right connections, right meanings. But when the time was right and I suddenly like the desire had built up, Business Networking International came up at the top of the screen. And when I went for the meeting, as soon as the meeting was done, it was a frightening meeting. It was highly uncomfortable for me. But when I drove out of the meeting, I knew immediately, I don't know how, I don't know when, but I'm joining. The feeling came immediately. I was certain. And I started it and I did it for like 4.5 to 5 years. It was one of the best experiences I had to grow myself and confidence in business.
Wow. And are there some similar characteristics about feeling intuition, just from your conversations with other people, as well as, from what you teach? Is there anything that we know these characteristics mean that um, your intuition is talking to you?
Mhm. Well, from facilitating in the workshops, I also see people experience intuition in a different way. Depending on, each one, I take it that, for example, some people may have it like in a sound. They might hear it, they might have a taste on their tongue, they might have a feeling in their tummy, like a butterfly feeling in their tummy. There's just many ways and strange ways in which people can sometimes just pick it up, like the sensation on the tongue. If you're talking to somebody that you're really not aligned to, you might have a slight bitterness in your taste buds. Not everybody is going to have that. For me, it's an auditory thing, is that it doesn't even matter what the word is, but there'll be something in the frequency, the tone of the way the person is talking to me that I can tell trust or not trust. So it really depends on each person. They have multiple ways that you just suddenly feel certainty. And everybody has it. Nobody doesn't have it. It's just that we're not aware of it.
So, do you think that it will benefit people in the workplace, becoming more in tune to their intuition?
Absolutely. The thing I like about intuition is this thing about self-empowerment, is that we spend too much time relying on other people and the world, the government, whatever else, to tell us what is right for us. While all of those things have got a place in our lives to provide structure, I think the most important person that needs to know what they want to do is us. And if we can't tell within our own intuitive ability what is right for me, right here, right now, what do I think is right for me, and we're relying on it from the outside, then we're just becoming completely dependent on others. And then that means when something goes wrong, we also want to blame others. So, workplace wise, if every person was able to know exactly what it is they want to do, how they know that they want to do it, they've already got their own accountability, inbuilt accountability. And then you can only improve from there. When we stop blaming everyone else, then we know where the starting point is for us to improve.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I find that in the workplace and when it comes to happy employees, when I go in, to talk about how do you make your work life happier, people actually don't know what makes them happy. And I feel when you listen to your intuition, it actually will naturally lead you to things that make you feel good, that raises your vibration, that engages you with your mind, body, soul, sort of integrates all of that, to a more holistic way of living. So yeah, I agree with you 100%. Um, and I definitely feel for me when, starting to practice intuition really helped me even find my way in my career, in, the way I live in terms of health wise, what I like to do with my body. Like, do I like to um, practice yoga versus walking or hiking, which is, I found I love doing versus, going to gym and running on a treadmill. you know, both are healthy options, but one just makes me have a better human experience.
Oh,
So,
absolutely. It's a common theme that I've been thinking about this morning is, wasted energy. When we're relying so much on the outer circumstances to tell us what it is that we really want to do, what it is that we are enjoying versus we are forced to do, then we really waste time from getting to know ourselves. And the more we continue on that path, like, what are you actually doing? 24 hours in the day, what are you actually
yeah.
doing?
And how are you feeling in that 24 hours? Are you having a good
Absolutely.
experience or not? So, I'm going to end with one question where you're going to use your intuition.
Mhm.
So, with the, I don't know, exponentialness of AI technology in the workplace and all around us, it's now suddenly becoming the thing people talk about, the thing we have to do. The fact that you and I are having this conversation, electronically. Um, where do you think the human is moving to? Uh, using your intuition, what do you think is going to happen with humans?
Hmm. We're going to start caring more. That's a resounding care I'm hearing. We've forgotten how to do that. Doesn't matter what it is that we are doing, whether you are baking a cake, talking to a person, thinking about a new business opportunity. We've lost the element of care. When all the mundane tasks are taken over, and we're going to move into caring. So that's how I would go. It's this concept I thought about this morning is, what is the two things that human beings are actually here to do, the two focal points? One is survival and the other is expansion. If survival is covered for us, if machines are taking care of all the, boring, mundane tasks that are absolutely necessary in life to keep us surviving, all taken care of, what are we left with? Expansion. And in order to expand, you have to have an interest, you have to care about something, you have to want to do it. We'll have more time to do that.
I love it. Thank you so much for this conversation. And I wish you the best of luck with all of your intuition workshops.
Hmm. Thank you. Thank you for all the questions. Love it.